Welcome to Authentic Truth in Addiction with me, Lisa Wenninger. This podcast is a journey through the life of addiction from the perspective of a mother. My hope is to bring awareness to this difficult topic. We are in the fight for our loved ones' lives against addiction, and it is time to come out of the closet and speak out for those we love most. For me, this has been an eye-opening experience in knowledge, faith, and ability to love through the most trying times. I've learned new boundaries and how to love others where they are. I hope this can help others do the same. Let's go. Hello and welcome to Authentic Truths. My name is Lisa. I've been absent here for a while now due to getting laryngitis, followed by the flu and possible pneumonia. I've been on steroids for a week now trying to help my lungs. My voice isn't quite right, but I wanted to go ahead and come on and record this today. I hope you enjoy. I get frustrated. I don't want to be frustrated, angry, sad, or hopeless, but it comes at me in waves. This journey of addiction is a very old story in my life. Over a decade of ups and downs, arrests, incarceration, sobriety, relapse, lies, manipulation, sacrifice, abuse, blame, fear, tears, and the unknown. It's gone as deep as homelessness and disappearing acts that leave me breathless. So when another parent tells me to keep praying and hoping, I get a bit frustrated. I know this is exactly what I should do. Keeping hope alive is one way to cope and trust in something bigger than myself. For me, that is my awesome God, which should always be enough. But still, I cringe at the stories. I even have one of those stories. My son went to treatment and sober living. He's working and doing well. Without realizing it, my hopelessness creeps in, and I silently think, I hope he doesn't relapse. Some days it's until he relapses. Their stories are often hard to hear. The bitterness and cynicism is embarrassing. Yet this has been my personal experience. It's 2 steps forward and 10 back. The stories of progress don't always inspire me. I wonder if their recovery is real, tangible, and chosen. I wonder if parents will be like me and watch it all unfold in a couple of months. Even with having a son living a successful recovery story right now, I live in fear and uncertainty for my other loved one. I can be motivational and encouraging at 7 a.m. and downright negative at 7 p.m. It is a wave of feelings and emotions that come from pain more than rational thought. But here I sit. I swim in the pool of hope, renewal, and recovery. I splash and play through the thoughts of sobriety and healing. I smile with joy at the possibilities of all this addiction stuff being behind us. I hold on to hope as tight as I hold the pillow I cry into at night. I believe recovery is possible, and I know my loved one is worth it. So when I have a meltdown and lose perspective, when I wallow in self-pity and become a negative reflection of my once bright and dreaming self, I ask for some grace and understanding. Forgive me for raining on your parade. Forgive me for infiltrating your happy story with any sad sidebars. Our realities have similarities but remain different in certain circumstances. Every day I wake up and have to reach for hope. I have to turn my thoughts toward the positive. One day it may all seem second nature to stay lifted and hopeful. Other days, I have to intentionally choose hope. I have to release my anxieties and keep believing. Recovery is possible, even when the journey looks different for everyone. I can't wait for the shoe to fall for one family because it fell in mine. That's unfair. Choose hope. Applaud the efforts and successes of your friends' kids. Be excited for their accomplishments and milestones. Even when you didn't experience those pivotal moments, you can appreciate them for others. I know it is complicated and hard to grasp at times. Watching all we once hoped and dreamed for our kids, but never experienced, is challenging. No, it's not envy or jealousy. It is knowing the loss and grieving what should have been. It's looking out into a world you can't touch, but desperately want to share a small piece in. Choose hope. You deserve to feel peace in being certain in something you can't see or touch. The Bible tells us there is peace that surpasses all understanding. In addiction, that's where our minds and hearts must stay. We must embrace the possibilities and hope. There are moments when that's all we have. Thank you for tuning in to Authentic Truths in Addiction. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would be so grateful if you could take a moment to rate and review your experience. I'd also love your feedback. What topics would you like to hear? Send guest suggestions and feedback to lisa@authentictruths.com. Join me each week on Tuesday and Friday for a new episode, and thank you again for being here today.